Hello everyone, thanks for coming to my DBT course. Today I'm going to talk about the Cs. So what Cs doing? What's the purpose for the Cs? So Cs is just an external data source, and it is just a CSV format data source. For example, if you have that if you have some static data like country code, zip code, or some employee ID data which is from HR, and you only can get that the CSV format. You cannot do that connect to the database directly. Then this says is the right place. So says is just you put the CSV data over that. This says is the same as for other folders like models. So when we create models, we put that the group name, like example snowflake sales here. That says here we can also put the group, which in this group we will put the similar CSV data in one group. Let's create example the group name as the utils, and in this utils can create a CSV file. So this CSV file name is that the set name. Let's call it. Today I'm going to use the country codes. CSV. Let me copy this data here. So now you have the country codes, and in this case, you just need to run DBT seed, and then you will get this data to your database, to Snowflake. So it says this says is put there in the public schema in this country codes. Let's go to Snowflake to verify. Yeah, we can see here, and the data view, this is exactly the same as the CSV file. As we can see here, so this country code is in public schema, but in most case scenarios, we will user want to put this common data or utility data in different schema, like utils schema. Then how should we do? Here, let's go back to this DBT file. Similar as we did for the models. So we have a schema YAML file for the model for the model. So in the model we can define the schema, right? So then the same logic here for Cs, we can apply that the similar YAML file to the Cs. So then what should we do? We just need to create in this subfolder, we create a YAML file, and this YAML file name you can name whatever you want. But since this YAML file is just to describe the property for the Cs, let me call it properties. Properties.yaml file. And I have one YAML file here. No, this is an example for this YAML file. So let's see what is this YAML file structure. First, you have this version 2, and this says in the first level, and then for each sales name, country codes. This is the sales name, and this is the description for the sales, and also how it shows in the documentation and also graph. And you can see another config. So this sales configuration can be nested in this properties YAML file, and it also can be defined in project level DBT project YAML file. Let's put it here. So this one, if you put the configuration here, it will override what are the configuration in this project level DBT project. And then you have columns defined for them. So it has 2 columns, country code, country name, and we can define the data tests for each column. Like we have unique and not now. So let's do this, and if it should go to another different utils. If we run DBT seed again, here this utils schema, if this schema doesn't exist in the Snowflake, then DBT will create this schema automatically. Let's verify here. We see we only have the public schema. We don't have a util schemas, any other schemas. So let's see how it works. Let's run DBT seed again. And it is success. And go back to Snowflake, refresh. You see we have this another new schema popped out, public utils, and it goes to this country codes, and we see the data is populated the same as before. So the other thing, public, why the schema called public utils, not the utils as we defined. So this is because that by default setup, it will add this public prefix in all that customized schemas. We can change it, but how we change it, I will mention it in the next video. But anyway, here we see that we can use this properties YAML file for the seeds to put that seed in whatever schema you want, and do other like settings. We can use the data tests to verify data. So let's see how it works for this. If we want to check the data, DBT tests, and let's see, we test. There's one field. This is one field. It is that this is by purpose for the first model in the example, because it's it for the not now. But if we go to see here, we see that the not now for the country code, country name passed, right? And also for the unique country code passed, and for the unique country name, it also passed. So, and if we, for example, if I did here, let me put this one exactly the same. I think we will. Then let's run DBT seed again. It will still goes to the table, but if we run DBT test, then this one should fail. Now we see another fail, right? That is the country name in this country code. It's not the unique. So the unique test for this failed. let's go back to, let me change it back to here again. Kingdom. Sorry, I didn't run DBT seed. DBT test again. Yeah, now for both of them passed. Now the seed data is ready. The question is, how should we use it? So the usage for the seed data is simple and also easy. I will show you in an example. So we have that the country code and the country name. Let's go to the snowflake sample data. We have some data that we can use here. For example, in this table, let me check the customer address. So in this customer address, we have a country. The country, it is okay. The country, it is the full name. It doesn't have that two short name for the country. So let's say I will use that the simple example with this country full name to show to join that the seed data and get that the short name for each country. Okay, this is in the customer address in this schema. Then let's create another source here. So right now we have this source. We can create another source for this data we want to use. I think we can just call it address. The schema, it is this one. This is the schema. Oh, sorry. Database. It's schema. Sample address data from snowflake. And the table, what's that? This is the table name. And here. So now we have address, and let's create another model name. Let's call it snowflake. So first we use this group name, sales, and dash underscore to underscore. Maybe call it address. So with snowflake address as select from this. We need to from this, like this one, from the source. And this first the source name, and you know that the source name, put it here. So the source name is address, and the table name, it is here. It's from, and now we like country code. So now we are going to use, we just need from that this what's the name for that seed name? It is the country codes. Let's join both of them. Select what's the name for that? We have that the address ID. Just the CA country dot let me show you from this address snowflake. We use the alias name for this snowflake, so this is the country ID is from this table. Country name is from also this from this table A, so you A dot. We can give it another name, country full name, whatever you want, and then the other we can join this data. We join country code as alias as B. So this is B. It is that I think this is country code. Then select from final. Let's run DBT run. It has formatted, so it is successful. Let's say we should say another view here. We have this address. This is what we want, and the column. You see, this is the name. What do we have? So let's emphasize, go to the use for the seed is very simple. You just put the seed's name here, then that's it. Thanks for watching.